Bear, show us your latest project.
Okay. So I made the bow. That's what I showed the last couple weeks.
Okay.
This week I've got the arrow. So this is a river cane arrow that I cut down.
That shaft looks good, doesn't it, Brent?
Very much so.
I cut down probably 40 shafts and only about 12 of them work after drying them. And so this one's pretty dry. Well, whenever you put them out in the sun to dry, at least the ones I cut down, if they're too small or if they're, I really don't know exactly what the issue is, but they'll shrivel up and then you bend them and some of them will just break and then some of them will bend. And pretty much they're pretty straight right off the bat, but you have to like really micro straighten them or else they'll fly weird. But
and that's stone point. Did you make that stone point?
That's a stone point. These are turkey feathers from the bushwhack turkey that I killed this year. But yeah, this is the second one I made. So it's not quite hunting worthy. Like there's some imperfections in the fletchings, but arrows are tough because everything has to be perfect.
Have you shot it out of a bow yet?
Not yet. I made it like last night.
Okay. You got some helix in that on the feathers there?
Helix? Oh, helical.
Twist, yeah,
helical, yeah. There's because you have to use all the feathers from the same wing.
Yeah.
Because the feathers kind of curve and have like a natural helical to them. But
How do you learn that?
YouTube.
He's a doctor now.
Yeah.
Well, that looks fantastic. Where'd you get the sinew?
No sinew on this one. Actually, you'll like this. This is what I don't know what size it is, but this is a thread I tie flies with. I gave this arrow a whip finish.
No, you did.
Finish it
very
off.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But yeah, it's not. I don't have any real sinew on there. But
what's holding the stone point on?
That is pine pitch and charcoal. Charcoal kind of hardens it, and the pine pitch is kind of just like natural glue. But yeah, I've been using on the other one I made. I used squirrel intestines that dried out, and it was actually pretty strong. And used that as kind of the cordage. This one I just used. I didn't have any left, so
you're gearing up. You're gearing up for deer season.
Yeah, deer and bear season. So I'm hunting a bear this year with the self bow and a stone point and probably either a river cane or bamboo arrow. But these are some of the points that I've made that I'm going to probably end up shooting them with. I'm going to get the arrows figured out a little better before I use these. But so this one's a Clovis, which is what they would have used.
Black
dacite is what that stone's called. But
is this a local stone or is this a stone you got?
That's a stone I bought. I don't really know where to get it. But that style of point is what they would have used to kill woolly mammoths, Clovis. And so I might end up using that one to kill a bear, or I might use this one. I don't really know what style that is, but
that's a good looking stone point, Bear.
Yeah, that one is probably more effective than that one, the Clovis. But it would be cooler to kill one with the Clovis.
This looks like the ones you see out west.
Yeah.
Sharp.
It is sharp.
How long does it take you to make one of those?
Probably 30 minutes.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah. But to make like this arrow takes like 3.5 hours.
So how many arrows are you going to have made for hunting season?
As many as I can, but I need at least probably 5.
5.
Yeah.
5's like David when he gathered stones.
What's
from
your
exactly.
What's your max range?
With carbon arrows, like 15 yards right now. I'd like to work out to 20, but just so that shooting 15 yards is easier. Because with a self bow, everything's way slower than a compound.
Yeah, for sure.
And you got to have heavier arrows because it isn't as powerful and you need more penetration. And so like, you shoot a deer at 20 yards, it's like
the one that bounced off.
It's like 40 yards away by the time the arrow gets there, it bounces off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. That looks great.